Welcome one, welcome all to the Multicultural Misfits podcast. This is your host, Audio AB. Right next to me on the couch, I have my wonderful co-host.
It is I, Omar.
And right next to him, I have my wonderful co-host and executive producer,
Sir Jordan.
Yes. So what I wanted to tell you guys was, you know how Snapchat has you know how they have their news or stories or whatever the fuck? And it's like those little tiles with a bunch of ads and all that bullshit. Which
so many ads.
Let me just say is incredibly annoying. But sometimes the stories are very interesting.
There are some pretty good ones.
Like they know the stories that'll catch your attention.
But then they have real silly ones like, watch me fill up a thing with like 8,000 Orbeez.
Yeah, something stupid like that. But one of them that I saw, and I had heard about this guy before because I saw something about him on YouTube for Vice, is this dude in India or Pakistan, same thing. Just kidding. That's actually a very point of contention. Like, there's wars over them not being the same thing. Yeah. But anyways.
I had no idea what was just happening.
Like Sheik and something else,
something
right?
like that. I don't know. I'm not educated enough to tell you, to be honest. But there's this guy's either Pakistani or Indian, one of those. What he did was, like, it was, I don't know why he did this, but like almost 50 years ago, he put one arm up in the air and he never let it down. Legitimately. Okay. He left his arm in the air and it, like, his arm to this day, he can't even move it down. And like it's become emaciated. It's like super. His other body parts are like, they look like a normal, like a skinny dude. Yeah. But his arm is like a twig. It's completely emaciated from just like leaving it up there. I think the blood flow got restricted.
So why if he wanted to, he couldn't.
No,
that's it. Unless he cuts it off and it's staying like that.
Yep. And if he tried to break it down, all the bones would just break and just crumble, and it would just be like a fucking spaghetti arm.
Spaghetti arm. You got
spaghetti
like an uncooked spaghetti arm, just cracked like noodles, like uncooked noodles.
But if you look at him, he's just sitting around and he has like super long nails, and his arm is just up, and he's just like sitting down. Imagine like going to sleep and your arm is just fucking above your head the entire time.
That's very true. Yeah.
Wait, so why did he do this?
I don't know. I think it was for like out of protest or out of discipline. But
what
I
think protest?
There's better ways to show this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Instead of like burning yourself, how people do and shit like that.
That's
like, dude, just get like 3 megaphones and just yell super loud and cause a ruckus or something. You know? Like, but that makes sense. I mean,
stop burning yourself. You're overshadowing the protest.
Imagine the feeling. Like, you know the feeling of when your arm goes to sleep, right?
Yeah.
You know, we all do. But like, you know the feeling when you really sleep on it and it's like out, and it's like limp. Like you're like, whoa, this feels crazy. Yeah. Imagine that. Like having your arm up. There probably must have been a point where it just went numb, or something like that. Like when all the blood is gone from this thing.
I wonder if he can like feel anything.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I wonder how many times where he thought, like, you know, maybe I should bring it. Like, he's like, well, what am I committed to? Like, why am I doing this? Like, maybe I can just bring it down.
I can barely feel it. Maybe I should.
The fight is over. We won.
See, this is why I don't believe in go big or go home. I think that's such a stupid saying.
Yeah, because you go too big, now you got to live with this for years.
Dude, I'm not going to commit myself to anything like that. You're fucking crazy.
And it's just annoying. Like, it's like getting invited to a birthday party and then dressing better than the birthday girl.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing? We got a whole other thing going on. You burning yourself in the middle of the street.
You burning yourself in the middle of the street. We got thousands of people over here protesting. Why are you doing this?
What are you doing?
Now they're just making fun of you. It's us. We're making fun
now
of you.
We're making fun of you.
Now they're just making fun of you burning on the fucking side. And the people who don't care about what you're burning yourself for, they must be really making fun of you for real.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man.
You know what I mean? All the people on the sidelines. I was just talking to my cousin right now, and she was at Chick-fil-A on Highway 6, and she told me there's a bunch of people over there protesting pro-life.
Wait.
I mean, no, sorry, anti-life.
Wait, what is that? Wait, what does that mean?
They're supporting abortion.
That's pro-life.
It's pro-choice.
It is pro-life. Okay.
No, it's pro-choice.
Pro-life.
No, pro-choice is when
he said they're supporting abortion.
They're supporting abortion.
Oh, they're supporting abortion? That's pro-choice. That's pro-choice.
That's pro-choice.
We should say we're anti-life.
Anti-life.
Are you pro-life or anti-life? Sound like you're anti-life to me.
I need to understand what in someone's mind is like, yo, we should go to Chick-fil-A and say we're pro-choice.
Yeah. Like, off of Highway 6.
Of all places.
What's Chick-fil-A going to do?
Not as a business. What is that one Chick-fil-A going to do?
What's that one Chick-fil-A? They're just going to be annoyed, first of all. And second of all, they're going to be like, maybe it'll bring more buzz. I mean, I don't know.
You know what's crazy, though? She said that they had signs like, honk if you support, if you are against abortion.
It's dead silent there.
No, bro. She said
I know
they
were
honks.
honking. But it's just a funny.
Like, not mean honks, like beep, beep, like supporting honks.
Oh, that's cute.
It's not cute.
Supportive honks.
Some old fucking lady just, there they go. Look at them, warriors. God's warriors.
They're doing God's work.
They're doing God's work. Good for you, young fellas.
Actually not doing God's work, because I don't think God likes abortion.
Yeah, I think God's anti.
Yeah.
God's anti-abortion, you think?
Anti-choice.
So I think. I mean, I don't know the guy, but
I mean, I would think
God's a pro-lifer.
If God was to come down, I wonder what he would approve and disapprove of.
I think he'd approve nothing.
I think he'd say, you guys are doing this whole thing wrong.
Yeah, the whole thing.
His boring ass gonna be like, yo, what is this?
Countries? What are states?
Y'all are having fun?
It needs to be just one big community.
Wait,
somehow.
you mean she sucked your dick through a hole in the wall?
You mean he sucked your dick through a hole?
I didn't even know y'all could do that.
Talk about innovation, right? Like humans just figuring out glory holes.
Or like the little massage tables with the hole.
Just the dick hole part. You just
That
slip
actually-
it through there.
That's one of the things I've always wanted to do.
Like get your like a hand job through the hole.
Yeah, or head through a hole. Wouldn't that be kind of cool?
That is the
You
funniest
get
shit
to
in the
lay on
world.
your stomach and you can't even see the person.
Like a baby. You
Yeah.
just lay on your fucking tummy.
It's like
and
putting your
then-
dick in a hole. It's like, what's going on in there? I
Like a
don't know.
little-
I can't see.
You're like a little cow.
Yeah.
Somebody's
That
just down there.
That
Someone's
must be
milking
weird
you.
because like the gravity and you would just like splurt right onto the fucking ground.
Yes. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that must be a weird feeling.
It must be horrible for the person
How do you
doing
even
it. Though.
like? How do you even do it? Like, do you like?
Your arms would be so tired if you're the person down there.
Oh hell no!
'Cause you're having them above your head. Speaking of having them above your head, it might have been what he was doing. And then he said it was
Dude,
a protest.
that seems
he might have been jerking someone off
in
on
my
the table.
in my head.
So you know I'll keep up with it.
In my head, like the women who are giving those hand jobs at those tables, that seems worse than fucking a dude for money. Because
Yeah.
like,
Really?
what if some dudes are not gonna come from the hand job? So what if you're just sitting there for like an hour, just fucking,
Yeah.
you know, like that's fucking.
You're just
horrible.
yanking. You're yanking on sweaty dick.
Yeah,
What do y'all know about male porn? Do y'all?
I don't know much.
I don't know much.
I don't know.
I don't
much.
know.
Like, are they able to come on command almost?
You know, I think they
Do they make
had
them
Like in,
hold
like,
it till
gay
a certain
porn?
Point? No, like this, for example. Like, you know, if this person's jerking them off and it's taking them a while, is this guy able to come?
No,
Or is-
they're-
think-
they're
or is
probably
he trying
able-
to come and he's
I
just
think these
holding
guys
it
are
in?
pretty able to. They can control. I think what they have a hard time doing is staying hard for as long as they
Yeah.
need to shoot.
Because we're talking about professionals. here.
Yeah, and because like
It's the best of the best.
Yeah.
At fucking.
Talking about-
Professionals.
We're talking about elites here.
These
okay?
these men
The
nut
elite-
on
These are
command.
professionals.
the elite, the elite. But
These
I think
are talented folks.
because their dicks are so big, it's hard for them to get actual like blood flow.
Yeah.
So they can't stay hard for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And I mean, if they're shooting for like a 3-hour, 4-hour shoot, the guys, what they do is they inject them with liquid Viagra directly into the dick.
Yeah.
That's the craziest shit ever. That's
Like
like something they do in The
insane.
Hangover.
on
or
some
something.
Pulp Fiction shit.
Yeah, dude, fucking, my dick's dying.
He's going out. He's going out. Just fucking, give me the pen.
If someone come jab you right in the
Just
dick,
get John Travolta to come in here and fucking jab me with this pen.
right in the dick vein.
This a straight adrenaline to your dick. A shot of adrenaline straight to the dick. What
Bro,
if you were
that's
to
crazy.
inject like heroin into your dick?
You die.
I'm
You
pretty
die?
sure somebody.
I feel like
you
you
can't handle
die.
that, right?
I don't think. I don't know.
Oh, what would happen to your dick?
I don't think
don't
the dick
know.
is made. The fucking heroin goes directly through the dick. Because I mean, the point of injecting this shit is to get a vein because all the veins go to your heart.
Yeah, and then it pumps
So
through everything.
maybe it wouldn't fuck you up too bad.
I don't think it would
Would it go
kill
back
you. I
up,
think
though?
I think it would be normal, but it'd be weird.
Imagine your dick just swells up.
Oh my god, freaking out on heroin and
Imagine your dick just becomes like a cup with holes, and it's just
Oh,
nuts
man.
squeezing out of every hole.
That's just like, there's just some drugs where I never want to do a drug and then see someone else do it. Like I never want to like be doing drugs and like have the other person do it, and then when they do it, they just fucking or like fuck, you know,
Yeah.
or they like just pass out. Like that seems horrifying to me.
nah,
if someone's out like that, yeah, it's time to go.
I'm like,
home,
I'm not
dude.
doing
Yeah.
that.
I'm
Like,
not doing that.
I'm not doing
Who
that.
sees that? But I bet they're going through some beautiful things in their head.
They're tripping, bro. I've seen a man do meth. Well, I haven't seen him do it before, but I was around him after he did meth, and it was the funniest shit in the world.
How did he act? Like super amped,
we were
right?
we were in the dorm playing Madden, and like he just laid on the bed. And he just started grabbing at the TV. Oh my god! And he was like, "Bro, it's real. The football is real." I was like, "Bro, you gotta relax." And he
Bro,
said,
get out of my dorm.
Bro, he didn't eat, he didn't sleep, and he didn't feel his heart beating for 3 days.
What the
Oh
fuck?
He thought he was dying.
God.
None of that sounds like fun. Did he ever do it again?
No, he never did it again.
That's a smart guy.
And he had a cut up tongue, like he had cuts on his tongue because it's
it
damn
makes
near
it really
glass.
dry or like, oh.
It's like it's
Wait,
it's
how
like
do you-
shards.
How do you do meth? You only inject it, right?
No, meth is dangerous
can-
because you can do everything. You can
Yeah.
snort it. You can inject it.
You can
smoke
digest it.
You can smoke meth?
Yes.
You can eat it.
You never see the people with the little glass pipes and they put the crystal meth in the pipe? And
Oh
they,
yeah, I've seen Breaking Bad. Yeah, you're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
come on now.
It's that
Yeah,
weird
yeah,
that
yeah.
scene in the movie where they're just
I
like
was thinking like a joint. I don't
That's
know.
why meth is. That's why
You're
they
right.
call it one of the most dangerous drugs. Even though, ironically, I think more people die from heroin. I think they call meth very dangerous because of the fact that you can do it through all three avenues.
yeah.
You
Because
can
if
take
you
it
can
in
only
any
do
way.
needle, that's got to like stop some folks from doing it. 'Cause it's less
Yeah.
easy.
Absolutely.
You got to go
People
find a needle.
It's gonna freak them out.
Yeah.
Understandably so.
Oh, I would love to do heroin, but I'm scared. Of
yeah,
needles.
that
let's
was-
check the needle.
That was
with
the
me.
exact moment he changed his life.
Yeah.
I think he stopped
needle?
like
I've always had a
smoking.
phobia of needles and shots.
He stopped smoking. He was on the dean's list for the next 2 years. He changed his life, bro.
around.
Shout out my man Grant.
That's amazing.
That was hilarious.
Speaking of nuts, isn't it funny how earlier Is it funny how like love bugs fuck?
We were just talking
That's
about
hilarious.
that.
Yeah,
Me
it's
and-
like
me and
love bug
Gio were
season.
just talking about that right before the podcast.
Yeah,
Is that every time you see love bugs, there's never a single one. They're always
Yeah,
with
they're
some
always
other love
fucking.
bug, and they're just having sex, and they fly at you, and you just fucking swat them away.
Bro, shout out to that, bro. What a life.
my car fucked up the other day, right? So I
Uh-huh.
went to a friend's house so he could help me fix it. So we're in the car. The car's doors are open. We keep going in and out of the car, like to press the pedal, do other shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so the windows are kind of down too. These love bugs just having an orgy around my fucking car. There's like 7 different couples fucking around the car, and they just kept running into the car, ending up in the car and trying to get out.
Dog.
Just like, and then when you see them stop and walk around somewhere together instead of flying, it's the funniest.
It's so goofy.
Because it's like the girl is just walking backwards, trying to like keep up, and the guy, I guess, is
Bro,
leading.
I was getting brunch today with my mom, and like the table next to us had like they were fighting off like 10 of them, like 10 couples of love bugs, just all around them. And I was like, bro, they're trying to fuck and eat at the same time. That's amazing.
It's amazing, dude.
That's hilarious.
Animal reproduction is so funny.
I was gonna say, how do they fucking are they like egg based, or how do they reproduce?
I'm
I
assuming
don't
because they're attached. I'm assuming as that's going on, it's like releasing something in there, and then the lady leaves, and I don't know where she has them.
Are they really fucking? Like,
They're fucking.
that's so
They're
fucking
for sure
funny.
fucking because there's no other. Like, why would they be doing that?
That's so
We're just
funny,
friends.
bro.
So maybe they're fucking, and like
We're
maybe
just friends.
maybe it's like one of those things where, like the male dies, and the lady goes into like a flower, and she just has the kids in the flower, and then she dies or some shit. That's what I
Bugs
would
live
guess.
an awful life, really.
Bugs
Yeah.
live the worst life probably out of any organism.
And I'm still like an idiot, except for roaches and stuff like that. I'm still nice to bugs,
Yeah.
so I'll still like push them out of the way gently. But like I try to move one, and I fucked them up to the point where like they weren't moving a lot, and they were trying to move, and they were like twitching a little bit, and I was like, I'm gonna have to kill you, bro. I damaged you beyond repair. You are gone.
Put him out of his misery.
Put him out of his misery. You're gone, sir.
I can't
In the
kill
act
love
of
bugs.
sex.
Can you even kill love bugs?
I
like
kill
that?
all bugs.
You do?
kill all
I kill all bugs.
Kill all bugs.
Any bug comes to me, I kill him.
You
No,
get
no.
in my face, I'm swatting you the fuck away.
Even a spider.
spiders.
Spiders are getting
that's the,
done,
they're
bro.
fun. I
That's
like
the only
spiders.
one that I actually don't kill.
Yeah.
I killed a spider this week.
It depends how they look though. If they're the little ones,
Nah,
I don't
bro.
kill them.
I was
the big one, maybe. Yeah,
I kill the big ones.
Yeah,
I was
I'm not letting
I
that
was
thing run amok
I was
in
in
my
my
house.
apartment and like I have the blinds right next to me. This motherfucker like Spider-Man fucking floated down on this little web.
Floated down.
Like a spy right next to me, and I said, "Oh hell nah, bro." I grabbed a crock and I banged him against the window. Banged his
A
ass.
spider.
He just like floated down and just looked
Yeah.
at me. I was like, "Yo, what
Like
are you
he's
doing?"
pulling off a gem heist. Like he's stealing a diamond from a museum. Get out of here, bro.
Yo, I banged this man so hard. He was dead. By the time he hit the floor, he was dead.
Good thing about a bug is at least you kill them real quick.
Oh, I kill him good.
They're gone instantly.
Oh, yeah, man.
They're gone instantly.
I kill mostly all bugs. Not a love bug though, but a cockroach dead.
Cockroaches are dead, dude. My girlfriend has this like Dyson thing, and I'll just suck them up.
I can't trust that.
I'll suck them
You
up
just
and I'll
put 'em
take them
into the
outside.
vacuum?
Yeah.
Because they're just
And
living.
It's
They're
crazy
alive.
because they're in there. Yeah.
They're just alive
No, I'll
in
take
there.
them out and kill them after.
Oh, okay.
But
You're-
like, it's a lot easier.
you're a man.
Bro, because you ever kill a big roach? Like
Yes.
there is
The
no
guts
way.
get everywhere.
Yeah.
And if you kill them on like something colored or like a white sheet or something, it
it's
gets
like
all
yellow.
brown.
It's disgusting.
Yellow, brown.
And if you don't do it fast, like kill them fast, they run. You know,
Bro,
so it
they
has to
run
be
fast.
swift.
quick. And even if you fuck them up a little bit, they'll run with like let's say if they have six. Let's say if they have 6 legs. How many legs these motherfuckers have? 4.
You might be right. I think it's 6
like-
already.
It's like a German roach. A German roach has like 6 legs, right?
They're just looking.
Let's say
like
if
it's
you-
war.
let's-
like it's in the war, just crawling away.
Come here, Stevenson. Come here.
Like, let's say if you
They're
take
under a tank.
Let's say you take him out, you fucking crush like 4 of his legs. He's gonna get the other 2, and he's gonna fucking find a way to crawl away.
Yeah, like Lieutenant Dan, bro. Just fucking
Fucking Hacksaw Ridge.
Saving Private Ryan, bro.
Carrying him, he's gonna need another roach to carry him to safety.
Bro,
Oh
they're
my God.
disgusting little creatures, man. They come out of the vents and shit. How
My
do you
favorite
stop
animal
them?
to kill, bro. That's my favorite animal.
Yeah, they're the
Are
worst.
bugs. I body them.
Do they like are like up north? Do they have them? Like, don't they? Wouldn't they fucking freeze?
I don't think they have them like that.
They do in New York.
They probably have small ones.
Well, New York, it's hot,
Yeah, when it gets hot.
which is weird,
yeah.
right? Why does New York get hot? They're so far up north.
I don't fucking know.
That's a great
Bro,
question. And they're right by the sea.
Nah, cockroaches in the South are different, bro. Especially the ones that can fly.
They get on them trees, bro.
It's done. It's
and you know
done.
what sucks? Those are the ones that come in through your vents. Because that's how they end up in there. Because they're flying around and they end up in a vent.
But I've heard the little cockroaches are worse because they're more like they are more liable to spread versus a big
Yeah.
one. If you see a big one, and even if the big one has babies, you could just kill it, and those are not really going to be around as much. But the little
Yeah,
ones, like the
that's true.
German roaches, those guys, they're
The
gonna
German roaches.
they're just like the Germans. They're
Those
gonna
little Nazis.
invade. Those little Nazi pieces of shit. They're gonna invade and they're gonna try and take over your entire house.
Oh, we
That's
come in your
fucking
house,
crazy.
yeah. We have your food, yeah. You okay?
Dude, they'll go with you too. So like, let's say if you have them at a place and you have stuff there and you move and you bring your furniture to somewhere else, they are in the furniture and like clothing and everything.
Nah,
That's
fuck that, man.
disgusting.
They're moving with you. They're
if
coming
you
with
move,
you.
They're
and roaches
coming
end
with
up at your
you.
new place. You just know that all the shit that you just took has roach eggs in it. That's
Yep.
disgusting.
Oh
dude.
my god.
They're somewhere in your stuff. I would have to burn everything and just start over.
Yeah.
Would you guys eat bugs?
Sure.
Bro,
Like cooked, like crickets or something?
I'm so glad you brought this up because I've been watching Fear Factor a lot lately.
That's different. I would if it's
yeah.
cooked. Yes,
It's like-
I would not want to
it's
eat
like-
a raw moving
I'm not
bug.
gonna eat
They're
cow
eating-
dick.
they're
I don't want to
eating-
eat anything alive.
They're
That's
eating raw
not-
bugs.
never.
Right?
Yeah.
They're eating like fucking raw like water buffalo penis and shit like that.
Oh,
That's what the last one was. It was deer penis, buffalo penis, elk penis, and water buffalo penis.
It's just like why?
And they ranged in sizes.
What are we going on? What are we
Wait,
doing
with,
here?
with Ludacris as the host or with Joe Rogan?
Joe Rogan.
There's a ludicrous one.
He's the
of-
host now.
But they brought it back?
I don't think it's as successful anymore.
It's
though.
not as successful, but Luda's the host.
Yeah,
That is so
It's 2020.
fucking
They
funny.
can't get away with the stuff they used to get away with, dude. Back in the day, bro, I was just watching one. Dude, I've been watching this for days. It is so good, and it's so funny because they all talk shit to each other, especially when the person leaves to go do the challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Immediately, she's gonna fail. Fuck her. I hate her. And then Joe Rogan is making fun of all of them the whole time, and it's so fucking good.
I need to watch that. I never really watched that show.
He'll just clown him like the whole time. Like they'll be talking shit. Like, all right, big mouth, and like just clowning him the whole time. It's
no
so
one
good.
likes anybody.
Nobody likes anybody in that show. But like one of the last challenges I saw, they had to sit in a room that was filled with tear gas for as long as they could. So the people are holding their breath. They're holding their breath, obviously.
Wait.
But you, as a normal person, you can only hold your breath for like a
Oh,
minute
so
20, a
many.
minute 30. So after that, they're basically like, they're almost like salivating, like foam out of their mouth. Like, because they're breathing it in. They're just
Yeah.
trying their best to stay in the room because they want to win the challenge. Like, even without holding their breath.
Damn, that
and they're
is
just like,
crazy.
and like spit is like dripping out of their mouth. And they come out and they have like people like hold them by the shoulders, like, you're right, you're right. And they're just like, they look like they're out of it. I'm like, dude, you're going to kill these people.
Killing all those brain cells.
Yeah, they're destroying their brain
Did
cells.
you know that holding your breath for long periods of time can kill your brain cells?
Yes.
That makes sense because no oxygen. You're depriving
Yeah.
it of oxygen.
Oh, Michael Phelps. Makes so much sense.
That's why his head is shaped like that.
That's why he's just stupid.
And for smoking marijuana.
Smoking goddamn.
Remember how much
marijuana.
trouble he got in for that?
That's double trouble.
Wasn't
Now
that
he got no
stupid?
brain cells.
He went
Bro.
to a party and he hit a bong and some asshole took a picture and then all of a sudden like strip off his gold medals.
Just like Sasha Obama, they caught her ass at a
Oh,
party
yeah.
smoking a joint.
Wasn't she throwing ass?
No. Well, she probably was too.
One of them is all
They're good
right.
looking.
Not gonna lie, his daughters are kind of hot.
Yeah, they're kind of hot.
they're good looking.
Out of
chicks.
all the
Yeah.
president's daughters, he got the best ones.
For sure.
Yeah.
For
Well,
sure.
you know, got the
Trump's
worst
ain't
one.
bad either. Believe it or not.
Ivanka? Is that
Ivanka's-
Ivanka?
He,
what
he's
is
probably
her
fucked.
name?
He's probably fucked her.
That is so
Did he
crazy.
say-
They
he
have
was
a weird relationship.
He was like, if that wasn't my daughter,
I'd
like,
fuck.
He said weird shit
I'd
like that.
fuck.
He was like,
Dude.
if that was my daughter, bro, I'd fucking fuck her.
I'd fuck. Bro, I'd fuck her if that was not my daughter. She's hot, right? What do you think? She's hot.
That's the creepiest fucking
What,
thing to
what
say.
in your
Yeah.
mind is like, yo, I should say that
On TV.
on TV?
During a talk show. I should
They,
say
you can
that.
see my mouth when I'm saying this.
Yeah.
You can see how much I want to fuck my daughter.
You can see it in my eyes.
see it in
I'm thinking about it right now. You understand me? You understand me, Ellen? I don't know. I don't know what
Ellen's not even around anymore.
Wait, Ella, what are we talking about?
she
Bagels?
But I think she came back. I think they
She
gave her
back.
show away for a little bit and then she came back.
Actually, I don't know.
I don't know if Ellen's around anymore.
We
I don't
all-
think so. I haven't heard her name
Is
in a
the
while.
show around or did they cancel the whole show?
I think no. I didn't think they canceled it. I think she just ended it.
Damn.
Like she voluntarily. ended it.
Voluntarily ended
That's how
it.
you
By
know.
voluntarily, I mean like they pressured her and she was embarrassed.
What
so she
a
ended it.
dig.
She should have been. Fucking asshole.
Treating everybody like shit.
Yeah, apparently she was a huge asshole to her employees. And she would be super nice to the guests. Which, I mean, of course she would.
Over here dancing on stage, happy little lesbian
Now
dancing.
clean this
around.
up.
Happy
Like
little
all the
lesbian.
confetti and fucking jello,
Imagine
whatever they did.
After the camera shuts down,
Yeah.
her fucking smile just fades away. And
she
it's
calls
just,
all like, Consuela,
Consuela, clean this bullshit up.
Guadalupe, get this fucking jello out
Oh,
of
we
here.
take away your green card.
We had
Oh,
we had
the
a
last
Nutella challenge
episode-
earlier. It's a mess over here.
The last episode will be in 2 weeks.
Of Ellen?
Of Ellen, yeah.
I bet there's some diehard Ellen fans like, why'd they do this to you, Ellen?
Bro, some people really watch that shit every day. My mom included.
Oh my gosh.
Her presence is reassuring.
Who the fuck likes
I
Ellen?
don't say
I'd
that, but
much
I'm just
rather
saying
watch
that's
one of the other one. I'd watch like Maury. You know?
Bro, the thing is with those kind of people,
I'd rather watch Maury.
like I just can't trust any of those people that are just like happy all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, why are you smiling like that? And she looks crazy.
Yeah, like all the Jimmies from the fucking Tonight Show or whatever the fuck the show
oh,
was
they're
called.
not even
Jimmys.
people anymore.
Yeah, Kimmel is the only one. Well, actually, no, they're all right.
Kimmel's gone down.
But
Kimmel,
think about
Kimmel
it.
and Fallon are low key both. They seem like all right guys.
They're like nice guys, but like, the show's not for me.
I've heard Fallon is actually an extremely nice person, like outside.
I've heard he's nice.
Apparently, like, well, you know, like how New York stays open all night long, like to party. Like, apparently he's like an alcoholic.
Do you
so
know
he'll go
the
out to bars a lot, and he's like really generous.
Yeah, he went to the bars, all right. Do you know the good Jimmy Fallon joke? They call him Jimmy Fall On because he was an alcoholic.
Oh,
Because Jimmy kept fall on.
kept falling on the floor.
I didn't know he was an alcoholic.
Yeah, he was
might still
alcoholic.
be an alcoholic.
He seems
And
like
I
a cool
think
ass dude though. He seems like he'd be nice.
He had a little schneef addiction too. I think
A little
coke addiction.
cocaine?
I mean, you're in New
Yeah.
York, bro. You need to have one.
Yeah, I think so.
If
Just
you're-
networking
bro,
and happy all the time.
Everybody that works on SNL does coke.
Oh, Pete Davidson was born off coke, dude.
Was born.
You can see it in his fucking sunken eyes.
He's the child of 2 pieces of coke.
2 pieces of coke.
Just 2 coke baggies fucked,
You know,
and then they
by
had Pete
some
Davidson.
Sheer luck, they made Pete Davidson, and now he's dating Kim Kardashian. Good for you, Pete.
Yeah, I know, man.
Is
Now he's all up in Kim Kardashian.
What an absolute champion.
Is it good for him?
He got his Kanye's kids' initials tattooed on him.
That's
It's a bit
strange.
much.
That's
It's a bit much.
strange.
But I mean, if you're in the presence of $1 billion woman, you might do what you got to do.
Imagine the kids though. Like,
That'd
it's
change
like,
your life.
is this-
You got to throw some mud.
That
Is
will
this my
change
new
your
dad?
life.
You know, like the
Oh, I'd
youngest,
smack the
the
shit
youngest
out of
ones
him.
really don't know what's going on. But like the ones
Yeah.
who are like 10, 9, even the ones who are like 5 or 6, they know what's going on. But the young ones, they don't know what's happening.
They might not even. They just be like, "Yo, this is my dad.
This is my
This is
dad."
my dad. He's always been my
This
dad."
guy looks like the Joker. This is my dad.
who
This
looks like
fucking
the Jared Leto's
tattooed,
Joker.
tall, scary looking white. He does look scary.
I mean,
and to a kid, he'd look horrifying.
if that was my
Yeah.
dad, that's kind of cool. You know, he's tattooed. He's probably funny. He probably has like a lot of fun with them. Like
He's
being goofy
probably
and shit.
funny.
He's probably super goofy.
Yeah, he's probably a lot of fun with kids. I would imagine. Pete Davidson.
I legit can't imagine Pete Davidson fucking Kim Kardashian.
Not at all.
and he's doing it probably from the back all the
Listen,
time.
think of like a conversation between
He
them.
can't handle that.
Maybe he can.
He's
I
going
don't
to shatter
know.
his low pelvis.
It just fucking falls over.
Oh, dude, so today I was eating something, Pete,
And
like,
you
just
got to
imagine
deal
a
with
conversation.
You
with
have
them
to deal with that voice
all the time.
all the time.
Yeah, how does he sound?
Yeah, Kim.
Fucking yeah, Kim. So I told her. I have no idea how Pete Davidson.
It's hard for me to do his.
I
fucking
can't do his
man.
voice. I told her. This is Kermit.
Kermit.
That's tough, but I couldn't imagine just a one-on-one dinner conversation between Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson.
Oh, I don't want to throw up.
I would
It doesn't.
wanna
It's
vomit.
not right, bro.
Not at all. I feel the same way about Kim Kardashian and Kanye.
Or the whole family.
I would never want to listen to a conversation between them. They're probably talking about just such egotistical things.
It's just Kanye just nodding. Yeah.
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 He's like, yeah, I'll do whatever you say.
Jacuzzi.
You're beautiful. I'll do whatever you say. That's pretty much the
I'll do
dynamic
whatever I
of the
can to
rela-
keep fucking you.
Yeah, that's the dynamic of the relationship, I assume.
My God. Whatever happened to them? Is Kanye still acting out?
I'm sure all
He's with his new girlfriend in Japan. I don't think he cares anymore.
That
All
little
celebrities,
Instagram era where he
you
was
know.
posting all the time was outrageous.
What
all
a good
celebrities
time.
are always stepping out on their marriages or relationships. It's just the shit they do because they have so much sex in general that when they're like, all right, I'm gonna try and do this relationship shit, it never works out for them.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that they're just such promiscuous people and they're always like traveling and on tour. It's hard to like foster a good, healthy relationship with someone if you're never there. You know?
Yeah.
Like Kim Kardashian, bro, people must be throwing themselves all the time at her. I wonder
All
what
the
that feels
time.
like. Like handsome dudes, real handsome dudes, I'm sure, you know?
Actors, fucking
Yeah.
That all have money too.
Bro, some of those, one of them was dating like an Arab dude. The most handsome guy I've ever seen in my fucking life. Like, not a famous guy. I think it was like some rich
Oh,
person
Rihanna.
from a rich family.
I think Rihanna was doing
I
that.
think Rihanna was also dating another one. I
She
think
was.
Kylie or something like that was dating one. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it
could've
was
been.
Kendall. I don't know who it was.
I mean,
they're all basically the
But like
same.
it was someone who wasn't famous. And I was like, this guy is a top tier dude if I was a girl.
Yeah.
Like imagine all the guys that
if
are
I was a
famous.
girl, I'd throw my pussy at him.
I'd throw my pussy at this guy.
Pussy at
I'll
him.
throw my butt at my bussy.
But but I think it doesn't matter because like DiCaprio can take Bezos' girl. It can happen.
It can happen.
Sometimes the money don't only takes you so far.
the charisma and the charm. Take
then
you
it's
to-
that
I
charming
would've broke
boy.
up with her so fast. Like it's not that big of a deal, I guess, but like because I'm Jeff Bezos, I would have had to set her straight.
She didn't fucking like grab his arm or,
just
or grab
smiled
his
a little
leg.
bit.
She
She
kind of
touched his arm, but it was like
It was that.
she
touch.
was certainly admiring him, bro. She was checking him out, like
Yeah.
quite obviously.
It was just from the wrong angle. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
someone took a picture at the wrong time.
She was
let's run with it. I think Leonardo DiCaprio fucked her that night.
I think he did. I think he fucked her before that happened. And that's why she was looking.
They sneak away to one of those like family restrooms.
Yeah.
Leo
To the
bangs,
family
bangs her out in the family restroom.
He takes
real
off
quick.
his long cargo shorts. He takes off his 10-inch inseam cargo shorts.
His
crazy.
15 wristbands.
Yeah, his 15 wristbands, his fucking kangaroo hat, and he goes to work.
Whips out the dad bod and just goes ham on her.
Goes ham on that girl.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. That's why the rich people, they just break up because one of them fucked the pool boy.
Yeah.
And now it's done.
And you know
That's
who's
how it
always the
goes.
winner? The chick.
The girl, yeah.
Because she's going to get some
Sometimes.
She's gonna get some money.
Bro, to be in
What
the
if-
position to be their wife, I would be like, dude, no matter what I do, I win. If
For
I stay
real.
with this guy, he keeps paying for my stuff. I divorce this guy, I
But what if
take
they
like
were
half
never?
his shit.
What if they were never married? Then the woman gets fucked over.
That's true. But at least you got to live the good life for however long you were
Yeah,
there.
you got a little shine. And if you got, good qualities about yourself, you might find another rich man.
Yeah.
Because you were in the circles already.
Not only is that a rich man, that's like the most rich man.
Yeah, that's the rich man.
That's like
rich
the
man.
higher. That's like fucking top 5 rich
And
men.
you only go to like Elon next or they're all the other rich men are spoken for.
Yeah.
But
I
you're
wonder
in
if they
that
get
class.
passed around like billionaire wives. They get passed around like they go from one billionaire like, well, all right, well he dated her, so
I think
she
they-
must not fuck me
I
over.
feel like they do their own thing. Like
Yeah.
after they divorce their husbands and they're fucking take their billions and go on their way, they probably just fuck like young unknown dudes. Like they just do their own thing. Like,
unknown dudes, young unknown dudes.
That's
Oh,
what
the
those
ladies.
dudes- yeah, the
fuck
ladies.
And then the guys fuck unknown dudes.
they probably do too.
You know, sometimes you see these billionaire wives and you're like, man, okay, you could do better than this. All that money and you couldn't pull like fucking, I don't know, Sydney Sweeney or something. I don't know, man.
But that's not for some people. It's more about like the connection they have with the
Yeah.
person, or like Bill and Melinda Gates with their shit. I think it was because like he's known her since they were like young, or
That's
you
different.
know whatever,
Yeah,
whatever
they,
the fuck.
Yeah, they had been dating for a long time. Someone like Jeff Bezos, didn't they just started dating?
Him
Yeah.
and his chick.
I think so. Like a couple years ago.
Because he just divorced the old one.
Yeah, because he had just divorced the old
The thing
one.
about and for him, this chick is like
Good enough,
It's
yeah.
perfect because like she's not old. She's not like in her 60s like him.
Yeah.
And she's not too young to where he's gonna be like, I can't stand this bitch.
Yeah,
because like
that's true,
think about it,
that's
like
true.
she's like I think early 50s and he's like mid 60s. So for him, this is perfect because like
Fucking hell, he's
'cause
mid-60s.
I think he's mid or early 60s, but like think
he's
about
older.
it. He could still
He's looking
like
all right though. for
he
his
can
age.
still relate to this chick about like common shit. And like he can talk to her, and she's not gonna be like, "What are you talking about?" Imagine,
Yeah.
imagine if he's fucking a 25-year-old, and he's trying to have a conversation with her like about the economy or
God.
some shit, and she's gonna be like, "He's gonna be like, what the fuck?" He's like, "This bitch doesn't even know anything."
She was on the phone the whole time. What? Did you say
what?
something?
I'm on TikTok. What?
Did you say something? Jeffy.
Jeffy Poo?
No, yeah, you're right.
Why am I
yeah.
still paying for Prime?
Just to be a 60-year-old guy and like it must like in your head, as like younger dudes, it must be all fun and games. Like, yeah, I'd go for like a young chick, like a 25-year-old
Nah,
chick.
bro, it's annoying.
But actually, yeah, like I wouldn't want a super young,
if-
lively chick in my.
if
Like,
you're-
shut up! Stop talking already.
If you're marrying them, yeah, I wouldn't want a younger woman. But if I'm just fucking around, it's just
Yeah,
nothing
that's
but young
different
women.
story. Yeah. But like dating them, like I understand why he wants this chick. He wants someone who he can like talk to. You know
But I
what
feel
mean?
like
Gives
marrying
you a bad rep too.
at that point, marrying is such a financial decision.
yeah,
Like,
Yeah,
if you're
I don't-
him.
I don't even know if he'll ever do it again.
yeah, dude. If
Honestly.
I was
I
at
wouldn't
that
do
like
it.
financial level, I'm not getting married to anybody.
Why would you want
Let's
one
just date
person
forever?
Why would you want one person?
Yeah,
Just spread it all the way. Like just
Have little Bezoses everywhere.
in
Like
every
fucking-
country.
Little Bezos is in every country.
every state, there's a little Bezos.
just a little Bezos.
Just a little bit, just because I wanted to.
That's the state Bezos.
Fucking
Oh my
hell.
God, that's him.
So let me ask you guys, what did
State
you
Bezos.
think of rapper Kendrick Lamar released a new album?
Uh-huh.
Did you guys get a chance to listen to it? And if you did, what did you think about it?
I thought the best song on there, I thought it was a really good song, was the one where he's going back and forth with the girl. I forgot what it's called.
I don't remember what the name of the song.
angry one.
But I know the song you're talking about.
I
Where
thought
Yeah.
that one was really, really
it's almost
good.
like a simulation of an argument that he had with his like girlfriend. I don't know if it's his wife, but his girlfriend, his
Yeah,
long-time
his wife.
girlfriend or
and
wife.
it's not
whatever.
like it's not super poetic. It's just they're yelling at each
no,
other.
it's
but
like it's a real ass.
it's
like,
well done. It's like very raw sounding and like it's.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think that song was that good.
I thought it was good, and
Really?
I like
I dug
I
it.
like
I felt
the girl's
very
voice.
uncomfortable. I felt uncomfortable watching
I did.
listening to that
It's not
song.
something I'm gonna put like on in the car and be like, yeah, this shit is fucking hot. You know
Bump
what I mean?
this shit with your
Yeah.
friends, with your
No,
mom in the car.
It's one of those albums that you listen to.
It's like Kim, bro, by Eminem.
Exactly.
It's like this guy's. Well, that's even worse because he was yelling, saying
He's saying
terrible
he killed
things.
her.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah. Well, he kills her in the song. If you like throughout the song, at the end, I think he kills her.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on in the song. He's putting her in a car and he's gonna do something to her. Nothing good. But
Only-
like, it's one of those songs where you're just like, that was just a well put together bad story.
like a good idea.
like a fucked up story, but like it was just well put together. I don't know. And then I like the girl's rap. Like she was. They had good bars.
I liked
Good
her
raps.
voice.
It was good flow. I was a
It
fan of
was.
that one.
I only listened to the album one time, and it's like it's cool. I just need some more time with it. I don't know how to
more
feel
time to
about
think
it.
But that's
on
what people are saying, right? But like, if you gotta force yourself and you gotta
No,
listen
it's
to
not-
an album several times,
I do that with everybody.
don't know.
I listen to albums multiple, but it's like with him, I know that like I don't know how to explain it. It just eventually makes sense, and I don't make it make sense. Like I will say I don't like shit easily.
Yeah.
I'll be like, yo, I don't fuck with that.
But you also know when you hear something, you're like, all right, hold on.
Yeah, I'm like, I know there's
with me.
something there, and if
Let it
there's something
marinate.
there, I can agree. I can see if I like it or not.
Exactly.
I have to figure
like,
it out.
And I have to make sure I'm listening to all the songs,
Yeah.
especially the first time around. I'm not gonna do like a 60-second and skip.
Yeah. Oh
me.
my god.
I know you do that. You're
That's
like you
me.
probably listen to like 60
I
seconds. You're like, nah, this ain't
can't
for me.
stand that.
Bro, I skip 20 seconds in. I listen to what's going on. I skip another 20 seconds.
That is insane.
That's the worst.
and
you're-
I give each skip like about 15 seconds.
No, this is
and
the
then I'm
major
out, and
question.
then I'm out.
Do you listen to it in order or you hit shuffle?
in order.
Okay, thank
I
God.
do it in order, but I do the skipping.
I
do the
was
skipping.
listening to Damn with somebody, and it was the very first time I listened to it, and they played it with unshuffle. And I almost
okay.
smacked him.
But don't get me wrong. If I know I'm gonna like the album, like something like Damn, I'll throw it on shuffle. I don't care.
No, now that you know,
because
now
I
that you
listened to it
know.
before.
I
though.
also like to hear because the way artists set up albums is like the best songs in the beginning and
No, it's not like that.
It's not like that.
Or how do
No,
they do it? Because usually like
everybody's
the two best
different.
songs are in the
Everybody's
beginning.
different. They just sequence it as they want to sequence it. Everybody's different.
Because I feel like
Nah,
usually,
it's not
usually
it's
the best
not like-
two songs are near the beginning. Like
No, there's
usually
never
the first
common.
and second.
It's always like different. Sometimes some people
And
put
then
their
the last.
they put their singles like in the middle, or they put them at the end.
It depends.
It's all the artist's choice for
You know-
like the
Yeah,
This
I
would
mean
be-
some of them go with like a chronological thing where like it's like a story almost.
Yeah, some.
But then some of them like I've just
completely
noticed
random.
like I feel like a lot of them do like. It's like spaces. It's like the beginning. It's like good songs, and then the middle is like, and then the middle. I mean, I'm sorry. The like getting to the middle is like, and then the middle is good songs. Getting to the end, and then the end few songs are.
I'm
also
not going to
good.
lie. This would be a very good thing to research. Because I
And-
think for Kendrick at least, because I remember, well, what's the hit? What's the hit on is Humble? Humble is
For
near the
Damn,
end.
that's the
Yeah,
Humble,
Humble's
no,
for Damn.
Humble's like near the middle.
It's in the middle. Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like that for him, it's not. That's not really applicable because he's completely like.
Now I'm trying to
random,
think about
you know?
Drake.
But Kendrick's a monster, so maybe he doesn't count.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
feel like with his albums, you have to listen to the whole thing. I feel like it's one of those like
yeah, he's that kind of artist.
he's not like one of the artists you can just put like a song on and be like.
But
like,
not,
you know.
I do understand what Omar is saying because it's like, why do you give him that grace?
Because
But
he's-
he's kind of that artist.
because he's Kendrick.
Yeah.
'Cause he's
I wouldn't do it
Kendrick.
to anybody else.
he's
like,
earned
yeah,
that grace.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
I don't know, dude.
Because like, listen, I
And
I
if you
tr-
like somebody, you want their album to be good. So you'd be like, I'm gonna listen to make sure I
let me
have
tell
a
you,
concrete point.
I know when I
Yeah,
don't like
that's a good
something.
point, too.
Like I tried listening to Jack Harlow's album.
I liked it.
I did not like that.
You liked
shit.
it?
That
God
shit was,
damn.
I didn't try to
corny
listen
as
to it. What is
fuck.
it? What is Jack Harlow?
He's just
make?
not a good rapper.
What does
He's
it
not a
sound
good
like? Like what is he?
rapper.
What is he saying?
Young Harleezy.
I like that song.
Young Harleezy.
He's so
He
bad.
just very like he's Drake, but just all the bad parts of Drake.
You know how
Oh,
Omar was talking?
no.
Omar was talking about sequencing, and he was like, "Yeah, they put the good songs at the beginning." And I was like, "I was going to tell you, there's no good songs on this one. So it's
Yeah.
just, it's like all bad. Like I keep
I
listening
bet in
to
his
it. and I'm
head he
like,
was like, put the bangers at the front.
because
and
the
then
hit
he went right through him like, all right,
the
where's
two
the good songs?
the two hit songs is First Class and then Nail
was
Tech. First Class is like in the middle, and then Nail Tech is like the second to last song. See, that's how I know I like this album.
Nail Tech.
I know the order of the tracks.
It's a bad song, Nail Tech.
I like that song.
I don't know, bro.
Damn, y'all are making me stand up for Jack Harlow in this country. I cannot believe this.
After what happened, Gio, you shouldn't be. After he got those poor men carrying him around.
what happened?
He had black men carrying him around the Kentucky Derby,
Yeah.
so his shoes don't get dirty.
He was like performing
in an all white suit.
in an all white suit, and then they had on all black suits,
God damn.
and they were like carrying him like shoulder and shoulder. And he was.
Can
they
I
were, like,
can I
lifting
say
him.
this? Did the album sound like to me? The album sounded like if Drake and Chance the Rapper had like a little baby.
Yes, but worse.
That's hard.
Bad, but bad. Yes,
Yes,
but
I mean,
bad.
I'll say this: like, I
The
don't hate
beats
Jack
were
Harlow.
great though. The beats were fantastic.
beats are very good. There was one Pharrell song, and I was like, "Damn, this beat is fucking."
It was
You could
fantastic.
just tell it was Pharrell's beat. Like he made the beat.
It's
Yeah.
a shame though, because like now everyone's got good beats, so it's hard to even
Nah, not everyone. Not everyone.
like
about
someone
that
who has good beats. Who is a damn shame because they were like they are still, I guess, one of my favorite artists. Action Bronson. He just released an album.
Mm-hmm.
Killer beats. Lyrics are very subpar. Lyrics are very subpar.
But that's what he does.
because it's easy to find good beats these days. I feel right. Like,
Well, he also goes to like the same people.
yeah, he does kind
He
of.
just goes to Alchemist and knocks on his door and be like, "Yo, give me 15 beats."
And Alchemist is like, I've got 3,000 in here.
Alchemist is like, "What do you think I was doing while
Take
you were
whichever
gone?"
you want. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a beat's not enough for me anymore.
Nah, them Jack Harlow beats was
'Cause
crazy.
you know
though.
who else had good beats? The Baby. The Baby had some good beats.
All the same.
They sound like it's like It's like bachata. No, it's like
It's like
it's like reggaeton. Where it's like a
Bachata.
dum dum dum. It's the same like bass line,
Dum,
but
dum.
some of the beats are pretty good.
Bachata by the Baby.
But the baby.
What a fucking
I
what a
like,
fucking
man.
album, dog.
I like
I don't know,
Jack
but the
Harlow,
lyrics
man.
were bad.
I think Jack Harlow's good.
I mean,
I think he makes
I never
decent
listened
music.
to it. I like him as a person.
We're not
His
supposed to
personality.
understand it. It's for the girls.
It's
Let's keep it clear.
It's for the
what.
20-year-old girls on TikTok.
Yeah,
It's
Jack
for them
Harlow and
girls.
Bad Bunny are sweeping the streets.
Bro, if I see
Bad Bunny's good though.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny is
I
very
actually
good.
like Bad Bunny.
I saw a video of a Jack Harlow like concert, and it was just nothing but girls screaming the lyrics, and I was like, "This isn't for me."
Yeah. It's
And
not
the
fair.
girls I know that listen to Jack Harlow like the album, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, I know a girl who was posting up Jack Harlow stuff months before the album released, like in anticipation.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I can't wait.
I can't believe people actually like find him attractive.
Jack
Oh
Harlow.
my God.
It's not a
He
good-looking
looks
guy.
like
The Elf, the Narnia thing.
I don't know, dude, like
I
a
can-
Cabbage
I can
Patch
see-
Kid or something.
I can see Elf.
Doesn't he?
I can see Elf.
Like Elf, like
Cabbage
Will
Patch
Ferrell.
Kid.
I could see Jack Harlow starring in Elf 2.
Oh hell
Elf's
yeah.
kid. It's
Jack
Elf's,
Harlow.
it's
Elf's
Buddy's
kid.
It's
Elf
Buddy's
Jr.
kid.
The musical.
Yeah, the musical. Speaking of musical, y'all saw that dude had his dick out of that Broadway show?
No,
Oh, yeah,
wait, what,
fucking-
what happened?
It's Homeboy from Grey's
It was-
Anatomy.
It was part of the show. It was the dude from Grey's Anatomy. I forget what his name.
Jesse
something?
Williams.
Jesse Williams. Guy's
Light
got a
skinned
big
dude.
meat.
Is he
Honker.
And
wait,
he
who
made,
is
he made
the
the
black,
rounds
the
on
black
Twitter.
dude from Grey's Anatomy?
Yeah, the light skinned guy.
There's a light skinned guy. in
Yeah,
Grey's
light skinned guy. Green or blue eyes, something like that.
But
Grey's
naked on
Anatomy?
Broadway.
Oh, modern Grey's Anatomy?
I don't know. Let me just pull up a
Are you
picture.
talking about original cast?
He might.
The original cast. Original cast
I don't
was-
fucking know the
There was,
different
only,
cast.
there was only one black dude in the original cast.
That-
He was piping the Asian chick.
Damn.
I think it was her. I think it was him.
He wasn't light skinned though.
He was piping the Asian chick from Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
That's the one I know. You talking about Grey?
You
Grey's
talking
Anatomy?
about
Oh, Grey's
Miss
talking about
Anatomy?
Miss Anatomy?
Grey's the white chick.
Oh, it's Meredith Grey, right?
Yeah, and
know.
I forgot what the Asian chick's name.
Bro,
is.
what a silly show! Like
I know. it
they're
was
all
so
dying in
stupid.
plane crashes and like fucking.
I thought y'all
He
were
got
doctors.
shot outside.
Right.
It's like what,
I remember one of the doctors got sent to war or something. I was like, yo, that was my favorite guy.
bro?
I
I got
remember-
sent to war.
Yeah.
All right, so with
It's a
with
silly story.
This guy.
oh no, he's in the later seasons.
I don't
So
know.
you watched Grey's Anatomy? Was it good?
I watched it a long time ago, like with this chick. Not the whole thing. I watched like the first like four seasons. Anyways, so the one black dude on the show, really good character, super like smart and like very logical, and he's always the character they go to whenever like shit is like.
Oh, the older guy. Yeah, I know
Yeah,
you're
he's an
talking
older
about.
black guy, super smart, fit, fucking one of my favorite characters. Just a really cool dude, and like beloved by like the fans and everybody. So in the show, he starts piping the Asian chick, and then they want to get married. And then there's like at the end of this like it's like the fourth season or third season, they have a marriage episode, and they're like going to the altar, and he ditches her at the altar, which is completely out of character for like that character. So it's like, okay, what the fuck? And apparently, I was reading that like behind the scenes, he got into a disagreement with like the people who wrote the show.
Damn.
And he was like, I think this is bullshit. Like you guys,
He
the way
didn't
you
want
guys,
to marry her. He didn't want to like in
I
the
think-
show.
I think
thought that was a bad choice.
he disagreed with something. I don't know what it was. They didn't specify, but he didn't like something they were doing in the show or the way they were running it. And then like they basically fired his ass.
Yeah.
So then it's like all of a sudden like the episode before that they were all loving, like it looked like they were going to get married. And the next episode they just write it off to where he abandoned her at the fucking altar.
Yeah.
Wow, dude, that's that backstage shit, dude.
That should be happening too.
He'll get written
That'll
off.
fuck up your show. I'm sure a lot of fans were very upset about it,
Oh yeah.
especially if he was a beloved character. I would hate to see that.
It was
It's
just
annoying.
confusing because like watching it, you're like, what? That seems so like out of
Character.
yeah for that character.
Yeah, damn, dude.
Damn.
I mean, that's a long show, and I bet. I wonder
That-
what it was. The two minorities marrying each other in a show. He's like, "Fuck this, dude. What is this?
Nah,
what are y'all trying to do here?"
I'm sure it was like something else because it was other shit that they were writing about his character that was like changing.
didn't like.
You never want to
that he didn't
understand though.
like.
It's like, all right, but okay. As an actor though, why do you give a shit? How much do you care? Like,
I mean,
just
you
play
can
the
have
role.
it.
Just
You can
play
have a
the
little
role.
input.
You know what I mean?
No, I
You're
don't
gonna
think-
leave the whole show because you disagree with their choices.
I don't think it was just that. It might have been other shit, like the way they were doing shit. Like,
Oh,
they might have
okay.
been like rude to him or something.
Oh,
Because
that's different.
it might have been something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was never like completely released as to why the dude fucking left.
If I was on a show and they start writing shitty for my character, I won't be happy about it. I'll let the fans grill me, but like, I'm gonna keep getting that check.
Collect my
Nah,
paycheck.
because
I'm gonna keep
what you
getting
said
that
will
check.
happen because the fans will get mad at you like you
That's
did
true.
something.
and maybe that might fuck your whole career up.
And it's like, no, bitch, I don't write the show.
yeah.
I'm just working. This is my job.
But sometimes
Yeah,
they don't get
bro,
mad
I
at
just
the
show up and
actors.
read these
Like,
lines.
Exactly.
Look at what happened with like Game of Thrones, right? It ended.
Oh
as,
my-
like, the worst, probably the worst last few seasons of a show, and the last season is probably the worst of any show ever written.
And they all knew it.
And they
All
all
the
knew it,
actors
but
knew it.
no one blamed the actors though.
Yeah,
You know
no
what I
one
mean?
blamed
Like,
the actors.
because I think because everybody realized the actors even themselves were like, okay, this shit's gonna be whack.
Because it was such a long period of like, okay, these are good actors. Like they keep showing us that they're good actors, and it was just the writing went to shit.
And even the shitty writing they gave them, they acted it well.
Yeah,
But like they can only do as much as they could.
but they were
That's the worst
they were
part, they can only
laughing
do so
at
much.
the red carpet premiere for the show.
They had been hinting at it like before the show came out. That
They were like-
they'd be like, "Are you excited?" And they'd be like, yeah," like making faces and shit, like
I
kind of
know.
hinting like we didn't like it.
It was crazy, dog.
Yeah, man.
It's funny because like right when the finale aired, the creators they like apparently rented like some cabins out like somewhere like far away from like humanity with like their wives, and they just went and stayed over there for like 2 months.
Fucking pieces of shit.
And I'm like,
dude.
those fucking pieces of shit. They knew this shit was gonna happen, so they're like, let me just get away so I
how-
don't hear all the backlash.
Like it's just like, what are you doing? Like, how are you this bad at writing? If you have to go do that because you know people are going to be so mad about it.
They got greedy. That Star Wars money. They wanted that
Yeah,
Star Wars
man.
money so bad.
they got
But you would
enticed
wanna
by
do-
Star
you just
Wars.
wanna do
Wait, bro.
good.
Yeah, exactly. Just finish it well so you can go to the next one happy and like go to the next one like with a good reputation.
How do
Now
we
you
end
went
the
over there
show?
with a shit
We end the
reputation.
show Dragonburn City.
How
That's
do you know that it's bad and you continue filming? Because it's not like we filmed for a month. It was like we filmed like in several countries for like a long
time.
for years.
I think it was a case of like
There's so many extras. It's like hundreds of extras.
Yeah, like,
yeah,
the
it's a
pe-
whole thing.
the people who put it together, like they knew, like not the people who wrote it, but like the people who were like the production designers, like everybody who did that, like, and then like the editors, like they were just like, oh man, this is such shit, but I'm gonna do my best. I think that was the case, like,
Bro, one of the worst scenes in the last season, in my opinion, was when Jon killed Daenerys. It was so poorly done. It was so like.
It was so emotional.
It was so emotional when it shouldn't have been, because the way that they even set it up is like, I'm not even invested in this at all. Like, he killed her like with a pair of scissors, like super slowly in the stomach, and she just like collapsed, like all
And
dramatically.
she was like
it was like a
a
soap
dick.
opera.
She was the meanest person in the world at this point.
Yeah, and she was still nice to him, but she was being a dick to everybody else.
She would have bodied his ass.
But like, you ever think like, damn, they just acted that whole scene, like they went for the day, they did it for days, and then they leave the scene knowing that it's finished and being like, oh fuck, dude, this is not good.
and I had no
This is
control
not
over
good
this.
at all, yeah.
See, that's why as an actor you stand up.
Yeah.
Because you can't let this. You have to fight back at least.
I
You
gotta
gotta
touch
be like,
her
yo.
fake dragon. It's just a big piece of green foam.
oh my
I gotta
god.
pretend that I just killed her, and this is bad.
You have to
guys.
stand up for the show.
Which actors have the balls to do it? Not many.
Not many
Like
at all.
Omar,
can't-
they're gonna be like Omar. They're gonna be like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna get my check. I'll
be
do
a
this
coward.
shitty
If
shit.
you're-
I'll
if
be
you're
a
like-
coward.
I'll be a
Give me
coward.
my millions.
If you're the
I'll
star,
be a coward in my mansion.
Yeah, I'll roll over on my belly. I don't
you
care.
have to be a star of the show to do that. Like
Yeah.
you can't, because they will fucking replace you.
Oh yeah, you gotta
they
be.
will.
If
Fresh
you're-
Prince of Bel Air, bro. They will replace your ass.
Oh yeah, with the
and
mom.
not give a
Oh,
fuck.
Viv, yeah.
Why did they replace the mom?
She
'Cause
didn't
she
like
was-
Will.
She didn't. Yeah, she didn't like Will, and she didn't like her role in the show. I think
She thought he was like arrogant, and she thought she was like the
She-
killjoy.
She wasn't
Yeah.
far off.
Well, she was, yeah, because I'm sure behind the scenes he was still arrogant because he was real. Bro, the guy was a star though.
He was a
dude.
star, bro.
When Fresh Prince got put on, well, when I got HBO a few months ago, I started watching Fresh Prince again. Bro, it is superb. That
It
guy,
is.
him and Carlton are so fucking good. Everyone in the show is good, but like they are top
That-
tier
yeah,
funny. They're
that
so
dynamic
good.
works.
They
bro.
play off each other very
Everybody was
Very
funny,
well, man.
besides the mom. Everybody
Besides the mom,
even the
unfortunately,
baby
yeah.
gets more laughs out of me than the mom.
Yeah, the kid was funnier. Uncle Phil was funny.
well. I just thought it was strange when they replaced her because I was like, that's not the fucking.
That's not on Viv.
That's not even the same skin
mom.
tone.
Yes, it's like it's not even the same skin tone. This is not her.
They didn't even try.
Did they color grade this correctly?
We're not trying to fool you guys. We'll tell you. We'll tell you the truth.
It was just a funny little joke.
I mean,
at
I'll
the
be
end.
honest. Yeah, the new Aunt Viv was way better.
Or in Family Matters, bro, the little sister goes up the stairs and never comes back down ever again in the
Really?
show.
Oh yeah,
She's just gone because her
The
parents.
youngest one, right?
Yeah, because her parents demanded more money. They wanted more money from the show,
But they fucked that poor little girl.
and
over.
that girl career was done.
What season did they do that in?
That was like the second season.
Bro, that show went on for like several,
Way,
like
and made
8, right?
millions.
It went on for a lot, and it made
was
a
a big
lot, and
show.
it made a lot of money as it went on because it got even more
You
popular.
know, I like that show. It was a very as a kid, I liked it. Very like wholesome show.
It is.
I feel like you learn so many like life lessons from like shows like that.
Look at
Because
you,
Urkel's got a heart of gold, man.
Yeah,
He's got a heart of gold, and life is just fucking him over and making fun of him. The guy just like is always in a good mood
And he
about
keeps
it.
trying to bang his fine ass neighbor.
I just want Laura's pussy. Oh, Winslow. I just want to fuck Laura Winslow. Gets himself in that machine.
My
turns
mission
into
in
a-
life is to fuck Laura Winslow.
come out as Jaleel. What's it? He's
Jaleel.
right? When he comes
no,
out as
Stefan or
Stefan Urkel. That's what it was. Jaleel's his real
my
name.
fucking guy.
Bro, he was so cool. But I heard that he wasn't even supposed to be a main character. He was just like kind of a side character.
was.
But he was just such
He
a
stole the
like
show.
Yeah, he just stole the show.
And everyone wanted him in it. Same thing with Kimmy Gibbler, I heard.
Yeah.
Because
Who's that?
if you watch Full House, like DJ's friend, the one who's like their neighbor and she shows up all the time, she's like an annoying white girl, skinny white girl.
I don't
She
remember.
just-
I don't remember the show as well as
She's
I
like
do.
goofy and
Family Matters.
She was just very goofy and skinny and tall for a
and,
kid.
Like near the beginning, she didn't show up that much, but like later on, she would show up like every episode. She'd be there.
I just remember thinking in Full House, there's too many of them in one house.
What's a Full House already?
as denoted by the name, I was like, there's too many people here.
It was a full house.
I can't do it. Some
This
of you
is a
gotta
Full
leave.
House, all right.
Uncle Jesse, you gotta leave. You can't
Yeah,
live
bro.
here.
He's got his fucking 3 kids upstairs and his wife in the fucking attic. Bro, get out of my house. Go playing the guitar. It's loud.
Get a job. One
Yeah.
was living under the stairs. I
Yo,
think.
my wife died. Can you please give me some space?
For real.
He has a motorcycle, right?
Yeah.
Fucking no, it's too much.
All Uncle Joey did was make noise in that house.
Bro,
That's all
and everybody
did.
thought he was the heartthrob. I'm like, but
mean,
you live in a house with 7 people.
Yeah.
And most of these are kids, bro. You need to be a grown up and move out.
Yeah. Motherfucker didn't lose his looks either. He was in like a show recently with Josh Peck.
He's a handsome dude, man.
He's
Well,
a
you
handsome
ain't
dude.
fucking in that house. He ain't getting no pussy.
You don't think he was fucking?
No, he
His
had
kids
a-
down the hall.
He had babies in there. He don't give a shit.
And then he moved the babies in the house.
Uncle Jesse don't care.
Yo, that
Jesse
is
don't care.
insane.
Uncle Jesse don't
Uncle Jesse
care.
was poor.
Uncle
Damn
Jesse
near
was poor.
a stair away from homelessness.
Did they ever find success? How did the show end?
I think
You
they
know,
just,
I don't
they
know.
just
Find
get
success?
old or something. I don't know.
Because what are Uncle Joey and Jesse doing? They're just mooching off of fucking
They're just
Bob
mooching.
Saget. They're at the
living with
show.
him.
Bro, they both live
Wait,
with him.
So it's Uncle Jesse. That was the mom's brother.
That was
I
the
think
mom's
so,
brother.
yeah. And then Joey, I think, is also the mom's brother. Or no?
Joey, I have
even
no
know.
idea.
Because he.
Who
for
cares
sure they're
about
related.
Joey, bro? Joey's a fucking.
You didn't
whatever.
like Joey?
I didn't
fucking,
like Joey.
cut it out, dude.
He did that too much. By like season 7, he just kept doing it. Like, bro, we got it.
Yeah, no, he was good, but also because he was wholesome. Jesse was just like.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't
Jesse
like
was
Full
just
House.
cool.
I didn't like.
I didn't
Full
like it
House.
that much either, man. To be
I
honest,
fucked the Full House pretty heavy.
I hated it because every moment at the 25-minute mark, they start playing that sad music, and then Bob Saget is sitting down talking to somebody, and they do the thing for the whole episode. I hated that show. It's the same structure every episode.
That is exactly.
You know,
what they
I
did.
actually am kind of glad. Now that I was thinking about like we were just saying like I learned like lessons from that show. I'm kind of glad that those shows don't exist anymore because they're honestly very corny.
Yeah.
Like I prefer
Yeah.
like the single camera, like no laugh track type shows
I mean, for kids, it's fine.
for kids.
For kids, it's
those
okay.
the other shows like Full House
And then the
Family
freaky,
Matters,
horny
it's fine.
moms that were watching for Jesse.
Yeah.
But
Otherwise, I prefer like the single camera show. I feel like it's a much better format to me of telling a story.
It just if you're gonna do it, it needs to be done really well, man.
Yeah.
Don't sit here and fucking try to fool me with all these dumb laugh tracks. And if you're gonna
Yeah.
use laugh tracks, use them in the right places. Don't use them for everything because then nothing becomes funny. But like something like I honestly even though one of them was a little bit of a creep, I like that 70s show a lot.
Yeah, that show's pretty good.
I'll still watch that show. Any episode you put on, it's genuinely funny. Like it's
Yeah.
good comedy. Like
it's really good comedy.
Eric Foreman, that motherfucker was funny.
he
and
was.
I
He
missed
could have
that
been a
shit.
star, bro.
they have a
And
very,
they did a laugh track.
Their cast is very diverse in terms of the type of and the kind of people they have.
Yeah.
Because you have people like Ashton Kutcher where he's like a fucking just like he perfectly plays like the dumbass.
Bro,
That's
he's
my eye.
that's my eye.
oh my eye.
and like the chick who plays Jackie, like Mila Kunis, she plays the cheerleader type like perfectly.
Yeah.
You know?
True, yeah. Donna plays like the
Like the
unknowingly
the girl
hot
next
girl.
door.
The cool girl next door, you
Eric
know what I
plays
mean?
the dork. Hyde and
It's
fucking.
it's just a really good cast, and it has
Fez,
really
dude.
good chemistry.
Fez just plays the one foreign person and like that probably would exist in
they
Wisconsin.
just pulled off
Yeah.
that racism, just straight racist.
Straight racist.
Yeah. What are you gonna do, Fez? Eat some coconuts? yes. It's fucking-
They didn't even say where he's from, and the fucking dad is like, "Well, why don't you go back to that island?"
yeah. I think
That's
that. Yeah, I
funny.
think that's the show. That's one of the bits. Like they don't say exactly where he's from.
Yeah.
Like what island or something like that. It's just some inconspicuous island.
He's just some kind of brown.
He's just some brown guy. And then they introduce Randy. Fuck Randy. Fucking.
That's what happens
Randy.
when
The
you know,
moment that
staff
Eric
members
leaves the
move on.
show, even when Kelso sort of like starts disappearing, that's when the show just falls
That's
off.
when it gets real sad. Yeah.
Yeah, it just gets bad.
That's what happens
bro.
when shows get big. Like these guys get opportunities with other shit, so they're like, "Man, I don't want it. I don't need
But
to do
what
this
you
shit
do
anymore."
is you don't write them out. You just take more time in
Yeah.
between.
Yeah.
That's what Atlanta
Exactly.
did.
Bro.
Atlanta just said, "Yo, we're gonna chill out for 2 years and let them act in whatever they want, and we just come back." That's all you got to do.
They fucked poor Eric Foreman over. Well, no, Eric Foreman
Eric
fucked
fucked
himself
him over.
Not
Spider-Man
really.
fucked him over.
Not
'cause-
really, but Spider-Man's a big role.
Yeah.
If
Bro,
anything,
but
he got out on top.
No, he
Because they were-
legit
they were
said
playing
he
for
was
a
too
fourth.
big for the show.
He did?
He said he was too big
Get
for the
fuck
show.
out of here for me. But Topher Grace.
Topher
But there was supposed to be a fourth one. So he was going to be one of the main villains in the fourth one as Venom. But it got canned.
Scrap
and so
that
then,
shit.
so and then he couldn't. They wrote his character off pretty much.
Yeah.
So he couldn't come back
Yeah.
on good terms.
It's funny is like right after Spider-Man 3 came out in like 2007, and the next year there was the recession. So I feel like maybe they had the fourth one planned, and then they were like, okay, maybe we should chill on making Spider-Man movies.
They were really not happy that we threw in fucking 3 villains, and none of them got any real airtime.
Such a mess of a movie.
It was a big mess of a movie, but
What
it
a
was fun.
stinker.
A stinker of
What
a
a
movie.
stinker. It should have just been Sandman.
Toby was fat at that point.
Yeah,
He
Toby was
was.
getting fatter. He was dancing
too
in a black
chubby,
suit.
and I was like, dude, he can't be Spider-Man anymore.
That's why
dude.
they put him in all
abused-
black, man.
He
Slimming.
abused MJ.
He did.
He abused MJ, bro.
I'm gonna go fuck some other bitches. And she's like, what? But she hoed him out, I think. In the first,
He hit her.
he hit her.
Yeah, he
He
pushed
hit her in the
remember?
show.
No.
In the movie? In the movie?
He pushed. Yeah, he pushed MJ.
Oh my god.
I think he hit her a little
That happened in
bit.
a Spider-Man movie?
Jesus,
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Remember he was in the little jazz bar in the club. He was wilding.
Oh, he's causing a scene.
And then somebody was trying to fight him, and I think he like pushed her on accident though.
Get away
but he
from
pushed
me,
her.
bitch! I'm gonna kill someone. I'm fucking Spider-Man.
I want to shoot my webs out.
I'm gonna
somewhere.
throw a car
So
around.
does Spider-Man have super strength?
Yeah.
He's strong as hell.
You don't remember him holding that train with his dumb fucking face, with his face like,
Oh,
like they gave him
yeah.
2 lemons, like hold them in your cheeks, Toby,
do
while you do
remember
this.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's super strength.
Imagine shooting that scene, just like make a face, make a real like you're trying face.
Toby, make a face.
Toby, make a face.
Toby, we need this face, and you're not giving us the right face.
You're not giving us the right face.
Toby,
Imagine-
we
Toby,
need you to
more
act like
effort.
you're pushing out more strength than you've ever pushed out before.
All right, Toby, you're stopping the train. You're stopping the train. It's slowing down. It's slowing down. Perfect, Toby.
Keep it face. Keep those lips out.
He's just taking a shit.
You're holding some fucking foam train.
A fucking foam.
Bro,
train.
I saw, speaking of like superhero movies, I saw Doctor Strange.
I liked it.
I liked it a lot. A lot of people didn't like it. Can I spoil stuff? Does it matter? Who cares anymore?
It's gonna be out.
I
What's
think
it?
some people care, but I don't care.
Who gives a shit? I'm gonna
Hey,
Spoilers.
spoilers. If you don't want to be spoiled, my nigga, too bad.
Yeah, but they release one every month. Who gives a shit anymore? You know.
True. You
Also,
know what, bro? You know what happens.
Do they,
by
do they
this.
Everyone's
really,
talked about
do they
it.
really release a Marvel movie every month?
Not every
No,
month, but
like very often.
it's 2 a year for sure.
And if it's not a movie, it's a show.
yeah,
There's like
Bro,
3
the
shows that
fucking-
have came out this year
It's-
or 2
I'm,
years.
I'm at the point now. It's too much.
It's a lot, man.
It's too much.
It's a lot, and they're giving like all these characters roles that like low key probably don't need the whole show. You know,
Exactly.
who was asking for a show? There was a character who was like, oh, Gamora, the girl who plays not Gamora, not Gamora, the girl who plays the blue one, her sister, the one who was like Thanos's.
Yeah, I know.
I know what you're talking about. She looks like a robot.
She was telling the fans to push for a show because she
Fuck
thinks
no.
Nebula. That's her name.
I don't want to see you
Give
for
a
that long.
Fuck, dude. Yeah,
It all comes down to
good.
cheddar, bro.
give fucking Rocket and Groot a show.
Nah,
That's who
I'll
needs a
watch.
show.
I'll watch Rocky.
Bro, if they made a Guardians of the Galaxy show, I'd watch that shit. But it was a really good, so it plays on like a horror kind of premise.
Yeah.
Or like it's so basically Wanda's the bad guy. That's a spoiler. That's why a lot of people are really upset. Wanda from WandaVision ends up being the bad guy and she's killing people and shit. And a lot of people aren't happy because like what she did in the movie, you can't just turn around and be like, "All right, we forgive her." Like there's going to be consequences throughout the rest of the
But you
universe.
can say you forgive her.
You can kind of. It's a fucking Marvel movie. But they had the fucking idea so good, but like I guess they just couldn't pull off a full horror aspect because
They
like,
were close.
There were good scenes where like she was a real villain and like it was like getting like not unsettling, but it was like creepy and it was like
Yeah.
it was well done. Like she shows up somewhere, it's like super bright and these clouds come in and it gets really
That
dark.
shit was so.
It was so
hard.
good, bro. It was so her entrance was so good, and I was like, bro, she's gonna start coming out of the smoke and like killing people, like,
Oh my
like tearing them up and
God.
shit.
This
and
is a
she
Marvel
didn't.
movie. Nobody's dying.
She
Come
didn't.
on.
She shows up and she's floating in the air. And she's
People
like, "Come talk
die,
to me."
bro.
People die.
There are
People
bodies.
died?
She kills a lot of people.
Important people die.
Yeah, there's a bit where they show another group of really strong heroes who are like a council of sorts, and she kills them all.
Wait, you know who's in the movie, right?
Who?
Like people from other universes. You know who shows up, right?
No, I don't.
Okay, never mind. I ain't gonna say it. Then.
Yeah, I won't say anything either, but,
But
like a lot of
important
people
die.
Yeah, and
She catches bodies.
she catches a lot, and she catches them with ease almost.
Yeah,
She-
she turns
in
a
the
man
comics,
into
she's supposed to be
string
really
cheese.
strong. Yeah,
She turns
she
a man
does.
in
Like,
a
she
Marvel
strings
movie.
him up.
She turns a man into string cheese.
Damn near.
Yeah, but so it was
bit
really
much.
good, man. But they just couldn't pull off the full horror aspect.
I got it. I felt it, bro.
You
It was
felt it?
it was just a really good Sam Raimi movie, man.
And then they threw in that fucking America Chavez girl.
I didn't mind it.
I
It
didn't
was
mind
just-
her either. I
it
didn't
was
mind her
very
either. I liked
creative.
her.
Who is she? She's from Jane the Virgin or what?
She
looks like her.
Oh, she might be from Jane's.
She looks
Is that
like
her?
Is she Jane?
She's like she has
Nah,
like
she's not Jane.
multi-dimensional powers.
Jane is. We don't talk about Jane.
Why? What happened to Jane?
Jane was saying the N-word and it got bad.
Oh, I heard
Recently?
about that. All right, wait.
This was a while ago.
My girlfriend showed me this video. All right, Gio, you can explain
What?
it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Bro, Jane was rapping a song and saying the N-word vigorously.
Yeah, which song was it, bro?
no.
It was
I think it was
a
like a
Fuji.
big-
It was a Fuji
It
song.
was the Fuji song.
On video, like not even.
She was
shy
on
about
live.
it?
I think she was on
She was
live.
she was on live getting her.
Bro.
Someone was doing her hair. I
she
think
stupid?
Someone was doing her hair for a shoot, and like they were filming her, and she was live, and she was like singing a Fuji song, and she got to a part. I think it was part where Lauryn Hill was saying the N-word.
She said
And
it hard.
And she was saying like, and then she was like saying it, and then like I guess people got really mad, and she had some backlash, and they tried to get her fired from her show and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It was hilarious.
And she had to issue an apology, and her apology, low key, was kind of snarky.
It was.
It was just like,
Ooh.
I'm sorry that you're mad. Basically,
basically,
basically, I'm
yeah.
sorry that you're mad. I'm sorry that you
I'm sorry I made you feel that
I'm sorry
way.
that I
Yeah.
got you mad for singing a song. That's
the
basically
worst
what she
apology.
Bro.
Sorry
Yeah.
you feel that way.
Fucking hilarious, dog.
But too bad,
But
so
yeah.
sad. It's basically how that sounds.
Maybe if you weren't such a bitch.
Oh, sorry. No, dude, come
said.
on.
I was
What are
like, bye bye, Jane.
What are you fucking thinking,
she's-
man?
Yeah, she screwed herself over with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did, bro.
And if you're gonna apologize, fucking apologize. You know that shit's wrong. Bitch.
You don't
Come
even-
on.
even-
You know that's wrong.
Even if you don't mean it, just act like you mean it.
Yeah. Even if it
pretend.
came from a good place and she just likes that song a lot.
She's an
rapping-
actress. The least she could do is
Just
act
act.
like she means it.
You fucking piece of shit.
The one time you're not acting is on this live chat where you're fucking apologizing.
Right? Maybe she was just actually mad that
She was
the
mad.
backlash, because she was like, I'm sorry that you guys felt that way about me singing that song.
She was
That's
legit.
basically
She
how
was
racist.
mad and confused.
Yeah.
She was like, "Why are
It's
y'all
a bad
upset?"
combo.
She was like, "It's just a song. It's just a word." And then she put out the all Mexican people could say that word, and I was like, "You starting?
Well, she
you're
did
going,
that?
You're going down the wrong thing." It was kind of that vibe. It was kind of that vibe.
I didn't
that
listen to
area.
the full. I listened to like a few seconds of the apology. I didn't listen to all of it, so I can't.
I
say.
feel like she's kind of heading. She was kind of heading there, and I was like,
I feel like you're in no position to be like, oh, that's just a word. It's fine, you know? Because some people do feel that way, but obviously some people don't. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I don't
Jane the
know.
Virgin, you fucked
And
up.
listen, Jane the Virgin, I don't know you. I don't know
And
what kind
guess
of
what?
person you are. You know what I mean? Like,
"Nah, fuck that. You ain't even a virgin in the show no more."
yeah,
Hell
you're
no,
a
you a
fucking
thot.
virgin. Yeah,
You a
They
been a-
should
you-
call that Jane the hoe.
Jane the hoe.
Jane
You
the
been a
fucking
thot.
hoe.
God damn it.
That fucking random babe. Who fucked you? talking about I didn't fuck anyone. This is a Jesus' baby. Who fucked you?
Who fucked you then, huh?
Who fucked you,
Nah,
Jane?
the gimmick is that she got accidentally inseminated.
Yeah.
At the doctor's
Oh.
office. Like, the doctor was supposed to just do something else. Like, they're supposed to do a different operation for her, and they ended up inseminating her instead of inseminating
Which
a
is
different
the
woman.
most CW ass plot
Right.
It's
I've
very-
ever
How
heard
would
in my
that happen?
life.
What
And
doctor would fuck that up?
if it did happen, bro, you get a check.
I'm supposed to make you pregnant and not you? Oh, my
Oh,
God.
silly music comes on. Oh,
Oh, imagine.
I'm gonna be in trouble.
Imagine you're the husband and like now some random woman is pregnant with your baby,
Yeah.
and your wife is just pissed at you.
I
Oh,
tied
hell
her
no.
And the
tube-
doctor?
He like tied her tubes and got her pregnant when it was supposed to be the other way around.
Fuck that,
They like
bro.
thought that they just got pregnant. Like, well, was it a success? Like, yep, she won't get pregnant now ever.
Ever again.
And tied those tubes up real good. And then the other girl who wanted to never get pregnant got a fucking baby put in her.
Oh my god, bro.
Fucking CW.
Oh man.
What a. The network has such corny shows.
Yeah, they used to have bangers though. Batman Beyond was an absolute
Banger.
Shaolin Showdown.
Everybody hates Chris.
Everybody hates Chris. Oh my god, I was
Yeah.
watching Everybody Hates Chris the other day. You know, it holds up in a way, but it is like, you know, for a younger crowd because they're not cursing, not doing much.
Yeah.
But it is still pretty funny.
There's some
It's a
funny
banger. It's
moments.
still
and
pretty good.
Some like adult themes, especially stuff with like his parents.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like I just love the theme, like because in a lot of shows the parents like they work or whatever, but like they look like their lives are pretty like
Put together.
they're well off and put together.
Yeah.
And this show like. You can see like the realistic life of like a mom being stressed out trying to
Yes,
raise her
bro.
bad fucking kids,
Yeah.
and the dad working 2 jobs, all the never fucking home. And when he is home, he has to sleep
Yeah.
during the day or some shit.
Yeah.
Working a bunch.
My man got 2 jobs. I fucking love
and
that
when he
show.
comes home, he gets the big piece of chicken. That shit was
Terry
crazy.
And then he got the gout.
Yeah.
I love that. It's just such realistic shit that happens to people, bro.
See,
Yeah.
that's a show that has lessons in it.
Absolutely.
That's the new version of shows like
It
that.
really does. Yeah, it really does.
That show had real lessons in it.
The
Don't
episode I
give money
watched-
to crackheads.
He was faking that he was dating Keisha, who was like the
Yeah.
one that everyone wanted on the street. And he
Yeah.
was faking that he was dating her, and at the end he got it from her grandma. And she got on his ass, and then he had to admit to everybody it wasn't me. I wasn't actually dating her. She was just walking next to me.
I wasn't piping her. We're just friends.
I wasn't piping her. I wish I was.
I was just walking her home.
I was walking her home. Little dude across the street.
Little dude across the street. Let me hold a dollar.
Let me hold
Hold
it.
a
Oh,
dollar.
getting robbed all the time for $1.
And fucking Chris Rock is narrating the whole thing, which makes it so much better.
Man.
Exactly.
Such a good voice.
It was a genius idea for him to make that show. Like,
Yeah.
it works well with him narrating it and like the
Where do
guy
you-
they got to play
When
him.
you watch that show, I want to watch that shit again.
It's on
I don't
Hulu,
know.
I'm pretty sure.
It's on Hulu.
Yeah, it's either on Hulu or HBO. It's one of those.
It is on Hulu. I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen it pop up before. I'm gonna watch that shit again, bro. That's
So
a
good,
great
bro.
show.
Everybody hates Chris.
Banging
That
ass
shit-
fucking beat. You guys a little Jewish friend?
Have y'all watched Abbott Elementary?
He's good as hell.
Great
I heard
show.
it's
He's
like
in it.
The Office, but with like
Oh,
an
yeah, he is in
elementary
it.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
Less
black.
silly though, because The
Yeah.
Office is very silly. The Office gets real silly.
Nah, Abbott Elementary is silly.
It does get pretty silly. It does get pretty
Is
silly.
it funny, though?
It's hilarious.
It's really well written. The characters are very
Just
likable.
know
What network is it on?
ABC.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
Just
give it a
know
chance.
anytime Zach Fox is on screen, it's going to be a good time.
Okay,
It's gonna be
I
great.
thought you were gonna say
Wait,
NBC.
is Zach Fox her boyfriend?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Just
dude,
know
he
when
is
he
so
pops
good.
up, bro, you're going to laugh.
Zach Fox, the rapper.
Yeah, the guy, the comedian.
That's hilarious. I didn't
That was
know
him.
Wait, isn't Zach Fox a rapper? Am I thinking
He
Zach
raps a
Fox?
little. He raps
Okay.
on the side. He's
Like
a man of
Bane,
many
right?
talents.
The song Bane. That's him.
Bang. Oh yeah,
I'll look it up
yeah,
later,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
you're right.
him?
You're right.
Wow,
yeah.
good for him.
Yeah, I have
He's
to
got
check-
his hands in a lot of
I have to
honey
check that one
pots.
out. I've heard a few people tell me Abbott Elementary is good.
It's really
There's
good.
two characters, and I'm like, like
Who?
the women, the Jersey chick and the older black lady.
You don't like female characters?
You don't.
I
What
hate
Omar just
women.
said.
God, I hate women. No, but like they're
Get
more,
from in front of the
they're
camera.
like a more serious role. It's like
Take them from out of the camera, put them in the kitchen.
Put him in the back.
get Chris in there, get fucking oh he got money.
You said you're
get,
actor.
get her in
Get
there.
the catering.
Yeah. Get the gay white guy in there. Get the fucking kids in there. The kids are hilarious.
The kids
but,
are
like,
funny.
They'll have like a story arc where it's like, I haven't dated anyone since my ex-husband, and it was years ago, and I'm just trying to get out there. It's like, okay,
Yeah,
you know?
there's.
But they are still very likable characters. Like
They're very
you're
likable.
rooting for them for sure. But
It's
some of them
hilarious.
are like really funny. Like,
And
bro,
the
the
kids-
principal is so funny.
The principal is funny. The kids are funny and actually mean, like
Yeah.
how they are in real life. It's good.
I mean, the first scene is hilarious because it's her trying to get her like class under control, and like they're just like talking back, but in the funniest ways.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a good show. It's very wholesome
You
too.
want to watch it, man.
It's very good.
And she's been like raising money for like schools and stuff like that.
Yeah.
she seems like a nice girl.
It raised awareness on like how schools run and shit,
Yeah,
which is hilarious.
yeah, because it's a lot of like we're underfunded pretty much. And they're
That's
trying to
most
raise
of the
funds.
show.
Yeah,
is that we
Which-
don't have money.
because it's supposed to be like set in a
I
shitty
feel like that's
school.
pretty realistic.
It's realistic, bro.
Most
Oh,
it
schools,
is.
most public schools,
They
are
had to
underfunded.
buy. They had to buy rugs from the fucking stadium because the stadium was throwing away their old rugs, and they said, "Hey, y'all can have them," and that's what they did. That's how they got rugs.
Yeah, it's really crazy how we pay teachers so little. To be honest,
Why do you think we have such low quality teachers?
I know, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's that's
All the
really
pe-
what it is.
All the
bro.
people who really know how to teach this shit, they either end up getting like end up becoming professors, or they end up working like on Wall Street. You know what I mean?
Or
Like,
in
they don't-
private schools.
Or private schools or private industry. You
It's
don't
like
think
fucking
they
like
really
police
want to work at a
officers and
public
shit, bro.
school?
Like, get a few and pay them well. Stop getting like as many as you possibly can. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Well, actually, there's a shortage of teachers.
I think with police officers, they should just raise the requirements. Like require like some kind of like certificate or education or like college degree, and I think
Yeah.
that would raise the quality of police officers.
But if you
Yeah.
raise it, they ain't gonna be no cops.
straight out of high school, motherfuckers
I
trying to
think
become a
there'd
cop.
still be cops because they'd pay more because it requires more. They'd pay more, and because the
Yeah,
cops are
but-
funded
yeah,
by
but-
us anyways, you know what I mean?
Most of the cops I know, they're not the smartest.
No, that's definitely
they're
true.
not. No, they're
But if
not.
you're required at the very least a bachelor's degree, not saying that people's bachelor's degrees are fucking super geniuses, but
But they know how to follow something.
they know
Yeah.
they know how to live in society without being a complete and utter shithead.
Because it's
Yeah.
one
for the
thing
most
to
part.
finish like high school, but like it's another thing to go because you're completely independent in college.
Yeah.
If you don't want to show up, you don't have to show up. You know what I mean? In high school, people will like courtesy pass you.
Let's
know
just
what I
talk
mean?
about the class of person that you have to be like, I want to be a police officer.
You gotta be a good fucking person. They gotta give them like a better like.
I don't think
what's
so.
that test that like if you're a good person or not? Like the choices. What is it called?
I don't know if there's a test that can.
Oh,
determine that.
it's like the Navy shit.
I forgot what, but it's like a form
You
of
talking about like a
test where it's,
personality test?
not a personality test, but like it's like an empathy test almost.
Yeah.
Like if you're,
I know
it's,
what you're talking
like
about.
quote unquote a good person. Like if you have the empathy to help people and
If
like,
you answer this question correctly, you're a good guy.
right, which is so stupid, but that's about as close as we can get. We wrote up 50 questions. If you answer it 70%, you're all right with us.
I don't
We'll give you a
understand.
gun and a badge.
I've never understood how somebody wants to be a cop.
Make it
though.
Me
4
either.
questions.
Yeah.
Make it 4 questions, weighted 25% each, and then an American will do it.
And it has to be like a 10-minute response.
If you're asking for 50, that's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
America's gonna get tired by 5.
You're just gonna put all the best answers, just like I do on fucking job applications.
Yeah, they're gonna just lie.
Yeah.
I would just lie.
How much
should
do you
I
help
shoot him or
people?
not?
Always, all the time. I help people every single time.
Every time I see a homeless lady, I give her money.
I would rather help. I would give the shirt off my back.
And in real life, he's like, "Fuck nah."
Right, bro? Yeah, it's so easy. It would be so
Tase
easy
him,
to just,
tase him.
slip through the cracks. I mean, I'm sure all of them do. I'm sure none of them are. If you end up as a cop, a lot of people, I'm sure, don't really want to be a cop. I mean, I guess unless your
bro,
family loves cops.
I think they want to be cops.
Maybe it's just where we live. I don't think in Houston people want.
I feel
cops.
all the cops I know wanted to be cops.
They wanted to be cops.
They wanted to be cops.
They like the power. They like the money. The cops make a lot more money than you think because they have
Side gigs.
They get paid by shit by the city, but the
Bro,
side
the
gigs
side
are crazy.
gigs are crazy.
They'll get paid
Yeah.
like $800 to stand outside of a club for like 3 hours.
Seriously, bro.
Which is crazy.
Where I used to work at, there was a cop in the parking lot, and cars would still get broken into all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a cop posted there. He would be there from like 7 to like 2 a.m. or something.
Bro,
Or
last
1
night
a.m.
I was at a bar. I saw a fight, and I looked at the cop, and he was looking at me.
He don't give a shit.
He was like, "Bro, I ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
I'm out here. I'm just like you. I'm trying
And
to
I
fuck
bet you
some."
anything that guy's getting paid like $40 an hour, $35
It's
an hour.
usually
Bro.
it's almost always more than $30 an hour.
Which is crazy, dude.
For
Like
real.
30 for the side job is in the lower side.
Bro, I've walked up to the dude in the car before, like to ask him a question, and I've just stood there to see how long it would take him to notice I'm even there. He's just on his phone, like in his minivan, just like sometimes he's in the back seat in the middle, like on his phone, just chilling, looking down. I stood there for like 3 minutes. Never noticed. I knocked
Man.
on the window. He's like, oh. And then he
And I think
fucking
about
started
sometimes
talking to
like
me.
with cops doing those side gigs. Like, well, imagine you're the cop who takes the side gig at an elementary school, and that's the day that somebody decides to shoot the shit up.
Oh my
walk
god,
away. I'm just kidding.
that's not my problem.
Bro, if you
not my
can't take
problem.
a kid out, you had bad training. You can't wipe a kid out?
Bro, they're the smallest.
They're the smallest. There's just one
No,
kid.
they're harder to shoot. They're smaller targets, and they're quick.
That's true. That is
They're
true.
light on their feet.
Yeah, like ninjas.
They're ninjas.
Like ninjas with
little
a gun.
ninjas
There
with
was
guns.
a shooting in Dallas. I
A
think.
school
God.
shooting?
I think so. School
Jesus,
shooting. Yeah.
man.
Crazy.
This
Happened
world,
in
needs,
Texas.
this world needs to calm down, man.
Take it easy, man.
Yeah, man. That's a good note to end on.
It's a good idea.
Take it easy, man.
Get teachers' guns. Everyone, they all.
Oh yeah,
and just wipe them out in class.
Thanks, guys.
Bye guys.
Bye, everybody.